Imagine inheriting the keys to a kingdom built on dreams and imagination. That's the immense responsibility Bob Iger faced as CEO of Disney. Now, as he prepares to pass the torch, what wisdom does he have for his successors? It's all about legacy, power, and above all, the magic of storytelling. In a recent episode of The Rest is History podcast with Dominic Sandbrook and Tom Holland, not Spider-Man, Iger reflected on his time at the helm and the future of the Walt Disney Company. With the board targeting 2026 for the next CEO announcement, the conversation naturally turned to the qualities needed to lead such an iconic institution. Iger even mentioned that the podcast is one of his personal favorites, thanks to an introduction by Disney's communications chief, Christina Shaki. The hosts didn't shy away from the big questions, asking Iger point-blank about the weight of his influence. You have more power than a lot of elected prime ministers, not necessarily over the day-to-day lives of people, but over people's heads, people's imaginations. Do you ever think about that? Iger's response was surprisingly humble. I certainly don't consider myself an emperor, he chuckled. He emphasized the luxury of working with talented artists and having the resources to craft stories that bring joy to billions, seeing it as a power to do good. But here's where it gets controversial. Could this focus on happiness sometimes overshadow other important considerations, like social responsibility or ethical business practices? Let us know what you think in the comments below. But Iger wasn't just reflecting on his own tenure, he was also looking ahead. While he remained tight-lipped about the ongoing CEO succession race, he offered invaluable advice to whoever steps into his shoes. The core message: respect the past, but don't be chained to it. I think because of the company's place in the world, I think the person running the company has a special responsibility of sorts to maintain Disney's position in the world as a beloved company, as an admired company, as a company that entertains, really, the world. Everyone of all ages and from all different walks of life, Iger explained. He stressed the importance of upholding Disney's values while embracing constant innovation. As I think about the future, I would hope that my successors would be respectful of our past and well aware of the values that really created the value of the company in the first place, and carry them forward. But not let anything that's been done in the past get in the way of bringing the company into the future. Iger believes the key to Disney's continued success lies in a relentless pursuit of the new. That's really constant innovation, a constant exploration, a constant essentially desire to reinvent and/or to invent even more than anything else. That's what I'd want, he stated. He envisions Disney remaining at the forefront of storytelling, perhaps even as the greatest storyteller of all time. And this is the part most people miss. Iger revealed his approach to project development. Prioritize the vision first. Worry about the cost later. This bold strategy speaks volumes about his commitment to creativity and pushing boundaries. He also acknowledged the evolving challenges of storytelling in the digital age. It's harder today to tell the story of Tomorrowland, Iger admitted, pointing to the rapid advancements in technology, particularly AI. We have AI, which maybe that's even endless in terms of what the future looks like. Boundless. I think it just gets harder. It's a valid point. How do you create a sense of wonder and possibility when the future feels so uncertain and potentially overwhelming? During the podcast, Iger gave Holland and Sandbrook a tour of the Disney Studios lot, including Walt Disney's office. He emphasized Walt's courage and unwavering belief in his vision as qualities that continue to inspire him. I admire so much about Walt. I'd say one of the things I admire the most is his guts. Actually, it was more than guts. It was courage. He had a vision. He was almost always convinced that his vision was right, and he had the confidence to attempt to execute it. Ultimately, Iger hopes to be remembered as someone who not only preserved Disney's legacy, but also enhanced it. I think, more than anything else, I would want to be known as someone who was given the keys to this kingdom, so to speak, Iger said. And quite a kingdom it is, and that I brought it to a place that even Walt would be proud of. And what that means is more great storytelling to a larger audience, more innovation, more risk-taking, more creation of happiness. It's really that simple. He concluded by stating his guiding principle. At one point I thought, well, okay, you're now running Disney. What's the most you want out of it? Well, don't screw it up, but it's much more than that. I really have been mindful of the duty that I feel has been handed to me to make it even better than it's ever been. What do you think? Has Iger lived up to this ambition? What will be the biggest challenges facing the next CEO of Disney? Share your thoughts in the comments below.